Hello! Hello everyone, I'm MVL and welcome to the Age of Worms live stream. We're playing Dungeons and Dragons on Roll20. I'm MVL, joined by a magnificent cast of players and the amazing Svengen Master himself, who's going to be DMing this game. We have Meg playing Solaris. We have Storm playing the new character, Eveline. We have Nico playing Errol, the Jonin Monkey playing Fea. We have Kyle playing Drow, Becca playing Kendra, and myself playing Lazare. So, one thing I want to quickly announce beforehand is Carnivale, the tabletop miniature game, is coming to retail soon. A game that I helped design. It's going to be awesome. It's a tabletop miniature game, vicious fighting in the canals of Venice. It's awesome. You guys should check it out at carnivalegame.com. Do you like mad doctors? Do you like vampires? Do you like citizens just trying to stay alive and fish people? It's an awesome game. You guys should check it out.
I think you got Kendra. I think you got Becca on the last one.
What you're saying is you can play Shape of Water.
With that said,
Okay, I would play that.
with that said, I'm going to pass it over to the Svengen Master. Take it away, my friend.
Welcome, one and all, back to Age of Worms, where last we left off, I played the opening theme, and our party set forth from Blackwater Keep on the trail of their new member, Lazare's mentor, Mazena. On the journey, they encountered a party of lizard folk who had captured a wandering moon elf archaeologist by the name of Eveline Marcelia, and signing on with their efforts upon noticing Faya's collection of Winduke memorabilia and getting very happy about it, Eveline agreed to tag along with the party on their quest to track down the lizard folk lair and stop whatever force is driving them to attack the human settlements. Without further ado, I would like to welcome you all, viewers and players alike, to Age of Worms, where death is just a feeling.
Yeah.
That's a great place to end the opening theme.
So I guess we're continuing to follow the trail, right?
And with that said, Lazare becomes visible because he was previously invisible.
Yeah.
But he
I saw
definitely,
you.
Yes, he was
whole
invisible
time.
last time.
definitely lost concentration from what he found in there, which was the Mazena's skull staff. So you see like him kind of come to form, and then a tiny flicker of spectral armor, but then you see that wizard kind of shambling over towards the water, which he will do. Like, visibly very upset.
I saw you the whole time.
Just gonna go talk to other soft guy.
You know, Errol, you said you're always right, and
Yeah.
you also said you think I do trust my tutor, and perhaps you're right. Perhaps I did learn to trust someone, and you know, I've been afraid to lose my academic position and my social standing that I've worked so hard to achieve, but and I didn't want to go back to nothing and to being no one, but I think right now I'm more afraid of losing someone. And he kind of looks at the staff. I'm now going to use that as my arcane focus, the skull staff from Mazena. And he
All
just
right.
turns
So
it.
what you're saying is you like me now?
Sure.
Yay! I hug his leg.
Lazare just kind of
I gently,
slumps. I just accepts it.
I just try to gently pry Errol off, saying, "Okay, Errol, another time, another
Yeah,
time,
I
another
know.
time."
We need to find Cool Skull Lady. Let's go.
Yes.
Yeah, did we find the tracks already?
Was there going to be
Oh,
a survival check?
Yeah, you
Looks at
found.
Sven.
Yeah, you found tracks leading off. Actually, from the water, first to the cave over here, and then up here, where they disappear past the edge of the map.
Track
Okay.
that shit.
And by the way, MVL, you were discussing a potential like character aesthetic choice with me before the session.
Yeah, currently, he did take a small amount of the makeup that Mazena uses to make the skull face. He just has it on his possession as a keepsake currently. But that's as far as that's developed right now.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So, if anyone wants to track the trail,
Why do
That
I
is-
keep making bad survivor rolls?
Would you
I
like
mean-
to
I'm
help?
proficient, but it's always bad.
I can help.
okay. Yeah, Eveline, you are able to. You're used to this. You're a ranger, and you're accustomed to trail walking, even though you prefer to spend most of your time in pyramids. So you are in fact able to follow the trace of the path up beyond the edge of the map, and I do. If I can just find my conversion notes. Yes, you are in fact able to track it deeper into the swamp. And if you would like to make me one final survival check for travel
I'll-
time.
I'll assist.
And do we need to be stealthy? Would you guys like to go like? I have a spell where we could be quieter if you think that we need it.
Sure,
I
why
think-
not?
I think if we are trying to do a rescue mission, it's best if we remain as quiet as possible leading up to it.
Okay, well then I'm going to hold my necklace, and I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace for whenever we do our stuff.
I
Okay.
also have my my new companion here. He can watch out for us.
Very well.
Oh,
I would
Yeah,
like-
you're
that's
not
right.
bad, but-
Still has the barb.
Yeah, I got the verb.
oh, that bird does things. That's interesting.
I can see through the eyes of this bird. Someone would just need to guide me.
Can you just tell him to like there's a
Birdie!
dog in a swamp?
The little
Can you just tell the bird to like warn you when it sees something?
Can I do that?
I don't know, can you do that? I gotta check some mechanic-y stuff.
Hey, here we go. Raymond can be time.
100 feet.
Always obeys your commands.
Yeah.
So as long as I keep communication in with it.
Yeah, it has to just stay within 100 feet of you, and you can communicate with it, so it can tell you.
Okay, so it's basically like an alarm system if it's 100 feet away,
Mhm.
100 feet of me.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
So it
That's
basically
pretty
can
cool.
scout ahead. Dope.
Yep.
Okay.
Right, stealth rolls
Okay,
or not?
In character.
Stealth rolls plus 10.
You're a
Plus
little
10.
quiet,
Fuck yeah.
Meg. Can you go ever so slightly louder?
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Ooh, 30.
Does this work?
That's better.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Why did I roll
Okay.
sleight of hand? It's the same roll, but
Yes.
Yeah.
plus 10 to that. So
Okay.
it's 26.
Oh man, that's a 16 for me. God damn it.
Stealth?
Do you have disadvantage?
Yeah, man.
Heavy
I
armor.
got heavy
Oh,
armor.
heavy
Oh,
armor? Oh, I didn't know
second.
that. Okay.
I didn't do disadvantage on mine.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 second.
I mean, it makes sense for
Oh.
Errol because
Nice.
Good roll, Meg. Good roll, Meg.
We're stealthing, right?
Plus 10, so I'm
Yes.
30 right now.
Yeah.
I'm the most
Is it with
stealthiest fucking
advantage?
paladin ever.
No, it's plus
10.
Plus 10. I have
Yes.
lots
Because of
and lots
pass
of
without trace.
dexterity anyway, so this is going to be insane.
Welcome back, Becca.
Welcome back.
We're doing stealth rolls.
I rolled
Oh,
2
oh, okay, I guess I gotta
I
be
only
stealthy.
rolled a 4, but it's a 19 because of all of that stuff.
I love Pass Without a Trace.
So even with him kind of plodding along depressingly, it's still really,
Oh,
really
sweet! Nat
sneaky.
20!
Nice.
Okay.
Nat 20 stealth on the Kens!
So I'm gonna go ahead and do a bit of Mercer snark because it makes me happy. Your collective stealth rolling is enough that, to a casual observer, you cease to exist.
Nice.
There's just a slight the wind just carries a slight hint of dee 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 dee.
But no one knows where it's
Okay.
coming from.
I feel like the fog has overtaken us and we're just a traveling band of mist.
All right, let me grab y'all. I
We're
think y'all
just a
might already-
little black fog cloud.
If you guys
Okay,
hear
yeah.
some explosions in the background, it's not in game. It is people letting off the Guy Fawkes fireworks early. We could
Yeah,
call
we
this
gotta. How
Guy
far
Fawkes
apart do we need to
special.
be?
It's going to be exactly the same as a regular episode, but I would just say it's a special.
Fair enough.
Totally. You should totally run like a Chinese firework themed campaign or something.
How
So
close to Eveline do we need to be for Pass Without a Trace, by the way?
30 feet.
Okay. So we're
so
still good.
you
We should all be chill.
We're all fine.
yeah.
Yeah, we're all quite close
so
together.
so you easily, with the help of your new companion, make your way forth, finding yourselves deeper in the swamp. So stealthy are you that through the sort of thinned fog in this area, you see up ahead of you, without being noticed seemingly at all, you see two of these.
And a phone.
Phone. Oh no.
crowding around a rocky thicket in the marsh, surrounded by trees.
No.
Solaris, can you see anyone else around the area with your raven?
I'm gonna check. I'm gonna say, give me a moment. And close my eyes, concentrate on the raven, see what the raven can see. Which I just do a perception check for it, right?
Yep.
Yes.
You also get a bonus with your charisma.
I rolled a nat 1. So
You're not used to this yet.
No.
Yeah, it's really still. It's been only recently enough that you got the Raven that your current mental capacity is dominated by I'm flying.
All right.
You'd be like, no.
Okay. Well,
I can.
I think a plan is. I think we should eliminate them right away, without making a sound, and move on. Maybe keep one alive and try to get information out.
So no thunderbolt.
No big spell.
Okay.
Okay, that was the wrong pog.
They're shape-shifting.
Oh,
I tell you what it was.
What
I
sorcery
think
is this?
I tell you what. I thought I saw something different in the mist, but it obscured my vision. And in fact, they're green.
yes. I
The
think
lighting
that-
is terrible here.
Yes, it is quite terrible. But I think we can easily eliminate them from a distance. I will not be using my gun because it will make far too much noise. But
I mean, I guess I could shoot them. If you
If
want.
only you could make
I
some
think
sort of
if
some
I
sort
think it
of
would be best.
what do you call it? A silencer? That's crazy
That
talk.
would
Never
be
mind.
nice.
Never mind. It's crazy talk.
But I think the big thing we need to do is get Fire and Solaris up close without making too much noise, Eveline.
How do we know?
'Cause-
We're already pretty quiet. I wonder how close we could sneak.
That's what I'm thinking.
Do we not have
I
the issue that even if we do take them out silently, they may scream for help just as they die?
There's also a chance that they could have some sort of horn or
That is
calling
a-
backup.
Can we see some sort of horn or something? Like a warning signal system that
Can-
they might have rigged up?
Joe would like to make a perception check. Then.
Yeah,
Yes.
same.
22. With my elf eyes.
What do your elf eyes see?
All right, so everyone who made a perception check except Solaris, you notice they do have like They don't have alert horns. These aren't guards. These are scouts, like the ones you've already fought. And you also see from a distance with those high rolls, they're crowding around the entrance to what looks like a rocky cave system in the thicket.
I need to get.
Oh, so they're
30
door guards then.
We want to get close then, because that's
I
where
want
we
to-
need to go.
I need to be at least 30 feet close to them. Then I can get behind one easily.
All right, I think that's the plan. We need to get closer.
I'm just gonna sneak. I'm just gonna move. I'm sneaking. I'm just moving a little bit for you guys.
Yeah, approaching,
I've-
sneaking, same.
We're gonna approach.
Crossbow out and
I need to get,
ready,
like-
Yes, I'm gonna
ready to
ready
action.
my. Yeah, can I ready my longbow?
We're
Yes.
gonna sneak closer, and as soon as anyone looks like they're noticing us, just fucking volley.
Yeah,
Could I,
Yeah.
Drow-
from my position, prepare a firebolt and just have it ready?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Drow
I'm gonna do
has
that.
his rapier out.
I'm not gonna get any closer.
I'll have my axe out. As I do.
There it is. Okay. I
And then-
highly doubt this. I highly doubt they're gonna see you.
Okay.
Okay, guys, hang on. Stay.
Yep.
Stop moving for
Stay.
a moment. Stop moving for a moment while Sven
They've-
gets his bearings.
They missed the lowest of your stealth rolls by 1.
Yes.
Okay, I'm
Good
gonna use.
How close can we get?
Pretty freaking close.
So when we
Like-
Carol is staying back.
Mhm.
I'm staying right here.
Yeah.
And that, I believe, was the lowest stealth roll.
Yeah. Drow's gonna whisper very quietly. All right. So I think the plan is Kendra and Solaris. I think you two can handle the one at the bottom. Me and Fire will go for the one up top. And Eveline, if any of them are still alive after our attacks, you finish them off.
On what count?
10-4.
I count to 3. He gives you a wink.
Okay.
Um,
Once he goes 3, I'm using Misty Step.
Holy shit, you have
Oh
Misty
shit!
Step, I forgot.
Yeah!
Nice.
You're gonna teleport behind them, nothing personnel.
Yeah?
Get him?
I'm gonna go right here.
All right.
Nice.
I'm in range to go in, so Joe's gonna give a count. 1,
Yeah, I'm ready
Two.
to.
3, and then he gives like the go symbol and charges right in.
Okay. Go for
Roll.
my battle axe.
Do we
Roll
roll
your
initiative
attack.
or
Roll
roll
an
attack?
initiative or attack.
No, this is a
Right.
surprise roll.
All right,
Battle-
so here's my first attack and my second attack.
Oh yeah, 2 attacks. Whoops, sorry.
Do I get 2
Yep.
attacks too?
Oh, I
Yes.
get 2 attacks
Yes.
too.
Yeah, that's not fine.
I mean,
Oh.
Meg,
the second one
technically
No.
you used a spell.
Yes.
Oh
So
no, right? Only one.
It's a bonus action, so you can attack
Oh.
once.
you can still attack.
Yeah.
once.
Okay, so just
No,
yeah,
you can,
just my top
you,
one.
You can attack. Wait, because
Hold
you
on,
have a
let me-
full round of attacks, and that was a bonus action to teleport. And your second attack is not a bonus action.
I believe that's
can't.
correct. I think
I
you
mean,
can still
most-
attack twice.
Most
Okay.
forms of second attack are still during the action turn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, well I get an 18 and a 22 to hit.
Okay.
The 18's an
Okay.
8, and then the 22's a 12.
Okay. So,
So 20
And-
points of damage.
and is Kendra contributing to this sneak attack?
Well, she didn't Misty step in, so she can only go so far, and she was right here.
Yeah.
Oh, she can actually come in range. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yep, flomp. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, some stabbity.
Okay.
Stabbity.
And
That
you can also do
is-
that twice.
19 plus an 8. So that's a 27 to make the first one hit. And a 11 for the second one.
Okay, 11 all totaled.
Yeah, for the second hit.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say that between between all the attacks that were just launched, there's a brief moment where you all just sort of make your moves, and then everything happens. Like fire comes in a storm of blades, followed by Dro swiping his rapier. Solaris just fucking yeets over there and starts hacking a dude to bits. Kendra comes in strong behind, has a brief sword glitch where Omen just goes straight through the guy, then comes right back up with it. And all told, it ends up looking ever so slightly like just a windmill of disembodied limbs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
Errol
step
and
back.
Lazare are just in the back, like.
Yeah. I'm not releasing a firebolt unless one runs, but they won't be running, so it's fine.
No.
I sort of just dismissed
They
the flame
go.
I had up. Just dismiss it because it's not required. Like-
just before all the last one, I shouted Errol. I'm shouting Dro. Are we taking him alive or no?
No, keep this one alive. Dro's.
Well,
Didn't you just pulverize them?
I should have specified that beforehand.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Which one was supposed to be kept
that's
alive?
I get this
no,
image of
yeah,
like
it's
Freya
fine.
covered in
Yeah,
blood
okay,
going, are we
then.
taking one alive?
Fire, you say that
What?
as behind you the lizard folk you just attacked goes in one piece, another piece, and a third piece.
Oh, fuck.
No, I think it's fine. I think we're good.
We may have done a
And-
little bit of overkill.
Yeah, a
Yeah,
little
and,
bit.
meanwhile, Solaris and Kendra, you're just standing there like, looking over a lizard folk in like turned into French fries before you.
We.
I mean, to be fair, we've dealt with tougher stuff than this.
Yeah,
So
Yeah,
we were
it's not
maybe
our fault.
expecting a little
little bit more
more
of a fight.
resistance.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Draw-
exactly.
and-
Like, come on.
And may I just add that it's like looking at French fries if one of the French has two arrows in it.
Joe's gonna search the corpse
I
and
was
see if there's
thinking
any,
like if somebody
notes or
like covered their
anything.
fries in ketchup. Like,
You mean the
that sort
bits
sense.
of corpse?
Yes, the
Yeah,
bits of
exactly
corpse.
that MVL. But yes, roll investigation.
Yeah, I want to investigate my corpse too.
He's just gonna try to see if there's anything important on the
Rifle
corpse.
through the meaty French fries.
Mhm.
7. Ugh.
You've turned them into tacos.
There's
It's
too much ketchup sauce on these French fries, guys.
so
Lazare will kind of like mage hand up a little bit of like flesh and then just like drop it, walk back. Realize that he doesn't want to investigate that. It's fine.
It does not take a high investigation check to recognize that you just pretty well turned two basic scouts into soup.
Mhm.
They're basically just carrying the same stuff as was on the scouts that were escorting Eveline.
And there's a cave right here?
Yeah, what looks like an entrance to a larger cave system. Like before you is a huge stand of trees and rocks, and by the look of it, the entrance leads deeper into that.
Just
I'm going
been,
to
as far as I can sort of casually wipes none of us dodgy sisters. Okay, so in future, are we trying to take him alive or?
We should probably take one at least, but I think
Okay,
for now
I'll try to
killing
do
the
better next
scouts
time.
was not that bad of an idea.
Who should be the one responsible for taking them alive?
I think
Because
Fire is a pretty good choice for that.
Can you control yourself, Fire?
I'll try.
I trust her.
Maybe more
Okay.
grapple and less stabbity.
Yeah, just give him a chokehold, you know? Like,
No.
Put them in the coquina
Hit
clutch.
him
Yeah, okay.
on,
I've
hit
been
him on
working
the
on
head
something
with the back.
to make someone immobile, but it's not quite ready yet.
yes.
Okay, good
be
to
very
know. Good to
helpful,
know.
Well, I can easily make distractions for us as well if we want to circumvent some guards.
Okay, so
Are
that's
we
Sounds good.
going in the cave?
I
I
would
think
like
that's
to.
our option.
I would like to scout it out first.
Can
Oh,
your
you
Raven
heard?
see in the dark?
Can it? I think it. I'm using this Raven
It
too
has
much.
your
yeah.
vision.
You have 30 feet of dark vision. While
Yeah,
you
I have
Yeah.
dark vision. Yeah.
If I haven't already, I'm going to put on the big nerd goggles on my face. My eyes turn into like
Excellent.
magnifying.
Whoop.
Like, I'm
I love
gonna
how
try
our
and
two
like
nerds have
Humans.
goggles.
just from a distance, kind of like as far as I can see, which is not very far. Try and do a perception check in there, see if anything's out of the ordinary. I'm looking for
Alright.
stuff like pressure plates, if there is anything like that, or anything weird along the walls.
I want to send my Raven in to fly into the cave to just check it out, like I did with the Mazena cave.
Okay, you
Guys,
can do that.
It's lizards.
I know, but I'm concerned. Okay, it's better to be more cautious. Wait.
Joe,
Oh, I guess I should answer in character.
Joe,
She says that it's better to be cautious than too brave.
Joe would like to investigate the entrance, see if there's any traps or anything suspicious going on.
All right.
Yeah, would that be if I'm setting like my Raven and just fly in? What would it be? Would it be like a perception or
Perception. It's you're just doing a sweep, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
16.
All right. You I'm so happy. I finally have reached a place where I can give you flavor text.
Yay!
Okay, so Dro, you see this. A thick bundle of mangaroo branches and roots almost completely covers this narrow entrance. The level hallway beyond is made of earth and roots. No traps. Solaris, you see a small alcove fills the southern end of a tunnel intersection. A few javelins and several wooden clubs decorated with shells are propped against the far wall of the alcove, and a large clay pot holds what appears to be water. Mosquitoes buzz noisily.
And that's it. I don't see any enemies or anything like that.
Not
That was
immediately, no.
a very well timed phone buzz.
It was.
See?
Burn.
What?
Lizards.
So, what kind of roots are these again?
They ain't
Mangar-
megalomaniacs.
Mangaroo.
Do they have any sort of like properties that might be of importance that could be interesting to use? Or
No.
It's
They get you high.
I mean, yeah, I mean, like,
I was more concerned if they carry their young in a pouch.
yeah.
I don't actually know the science behind trees because it's been 8 years since I played this campaign. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say that they are basically they're just a thickly rooted tree that bears mangoes.
Mangoes?
Yeah.
I mean, if there are mangoes there, I'll pick a few. But if not, then we'll just move on.
It's mangoes.
Yeah.
And I'll let you do that. They're from a few low-hanging branches. You get 2 mangoes.
Yeah. I grab one and I
Great.
toss one to Errol. Hey, Errol, this will change your color, by the way.
I eat it.
I cast prestidigitation and turn Errol into gold.
You turn
Magic fruit! There's so much magic fruit in this world! I need to collect all the magic fruit.
Now, Errol, it only lasts for an hour, so you have to be careful with them, okay?
I start picking mangoes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give you another D10. You get 9 mangoes, and your webcam paused at such a perfect place. A while ago, you were just.
I kind of got it paused at like this, like,
Well, either way, hang on, I'll just reconnect.
But yes, you have 9 mangoes now.
And otherwise, you said
Fuck
that the
yeah.
cave was pretty empty? That was
Yes,
about it?
at least for the first 100 feet or so.
Okay, I'm gonna sit by the cave and wait for everyone to come to catch up with me and listen while I'm sitting by it and observing, kind of watching.
Yeah.
if they're sending the Raven in to investigate, I would like to. 'Cause I don't know how long they're going to be doing that. I will start ritual casting detect magic.
I think the Raven's already come back and is sitting on my shoulder.
Yeah,
What?
it was within
Yeah.
100. It was within 100 feet of you.
Yeah.
That was what you.
Scaly fucking lizards.
Well, we don't know. We don't want to underestimate these scaly, dingy fucking lizards.
I think we'll be fine. It's okay, Solaris. But it is a good idea to be cautious right now. We don't know what to expect from them.
I don't trust this. There's something else going on.
Do you
So
want
I-
one of us to
I mean,
look ahead?
it's-
Or
if it's the big scary dude, well, last time we met the big scary dude, we thought there was only a couple people, and then we turned around and there was more people, and then there were even more people. So I don't know.
Do,
Look,
Well,
the
we
lizard
don't
folk
want that to
speak
happen
Draconic?
again.
What do they speak?
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
They speak Draconic.
I mean, I could disguise myself as a lizard folk and take a look inside.
I could also do that.
How would you grow scales?
No, it's an illusion. It's called
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I don't actually grow scales or anything. It just makes me look like I have scales.
Can you be a dragon?
Yes. Well, not a big dragon, just like a small, tiny dragon about the size of a person, like a dragon-born person,
Oh,
like Aldous.
okay.
I think that's a good idea.
What you're gonna do is saunter in and be like, "How do you do,
Yeah,
fellow
actually,
lizards?"
Can you look like those guys? And I point
Yeah,
to
that's
the
what I was
shish
gonna
kebab.
ask.
Well,
We got
not
we
as
got-
they
we got
are
a pretty
now,
good
but
look
yes.
on the scouts, right? Could we technically, if I use disguise self on myself, could I look like that person?
I was thinking the same thing, yeah.
If you can, I'll say that you can rearrange the French fries to look like an actual living being again, and then
I mean,
just
we
use
didn't
disguise
see
self.
them for
Yeah,
a long
we
time.
saw them
before
before
we-
they turned into slush.
Yeah.
Turned into fertilizer.
So
Turn into taco meat.
I think the plan is me and Lazare head on in and see what's going on, and we'll come back out if we.
Do you
I think.
do you speak
As
Draconic?
long as someone does something, I don't care.
Yes.
just be
um,
careful.
Been-
I'm gonna
So-
send in my bird to sit on Dro's shoulder,
Okay.
and I'm gonna
Okay.
say, we'll be keeping watch.
Yes, of course.
long been
my-
tradition to write your spells in Draconic so that the common folk can't read your spell book. I never thought it would be useful. There you go.
Yes. Well then, I guess it's time.
Let's
Joe
split up
snaps
the
his
party.
finger. Yeah, Joe snaps his finger, and his shape changes into that of a lizard folk.
Excellent. Just to visually represent the hilarity happening right now, I'm going to tint you.
Yes. Then Joe realizes something. I don't know Draconic. I don't know how this will go.
I can walk
Well,
behind
actually,
you
look.
and pretend that I'm you talking.
Do you have a plan?
Why don't
I
you
can teach you
just
the word hello in Draconic. Just say, and I say hello in Draconic. Just say that.
we may not have to
Okta.
we may not
Okay.
have to socially interact, but if we do, I will do my best to mimic their speech patterns. I used to disguise as people every now and then and on them out of coin. I'm not proud about it. That's my past.
By the way, how tall are lizard folk? By the way, because this might be important.
Yeah, 'cause Joe's probably like,
While
tall.
massive.
while Lazare talks, I will look that up.
I
I'm
wrote that
pretty
and then
sure
like,
they're tall and buff.
transform myself
Kendra
into
just
a
kind of
comparable lizard folk.
squat down to lean against the tree and like, let me know when this goes as ridiculously terrible as I think it will.
I'll make a point of making myself just a tiny bit taller than Dro's lizard folk.
So,
I might just take a nap.
so they range from 6'2"
Oh boy.
to 7'2", so you make yourself 6'3".
Yeah, Dro is exactly 6'2", so he's fine.
Yeah, I can make myself up to 6'3", I believe, is as far up as I can go. And I can go 1 foot. So
Dro
like
could go.
my
just
head
to
will
a dick,
actually
could
be in my
6'4".
chest, and there'll be like a fake head above me. if you will.
If Joe was a dick, he would make himself 6'4", but he's not.
As long as nobody grabs like my head or my tail, and realizes that they're not real.
So, the Fop boys are now green. And you may go in as you please.
Yes.
I feel like
then-
this is a bad idea mechanically wise. The two squishies characters, but whatever.
I feel like this is a bad
It'll be
idea,
fine.
but Lazare is an inexperienced adventurer, so he's going for it.
Oh, yeah, just
Now-
go ahead.
Just yell if you
Um,
need us and we'll come running, okay?
Yeah.
I'm
no,
not
I-
going to actually take everyone's characters in there, but I'm just going to put them at the entrance for easy access.
I mean,
Okay.
if they go a little bit, and then we follow a little bit, and they go a little bit, and then we follow a little bit, then we can always see them.
Oh, and
And
I
they're
still have
still
pass
in the
without
front.
a trace.
Why don't
And
we just do
then-
that?
And then they're still in the front, and they can still talk and be lizard people, and we'll be in the back. And we
And,
can
uh,
help
You're so
them
smart.
when they need it. I know, thank you.
Most
Why do I
importantly,
smell noodles?
if you hear screaming, just come running. And
Yes, of course.
okay.
Of course.
yeah,
Me and Lazaro will be fine, though. I don't think we'll need help.
Mm-hmm.
So the fuck boys go first, and the rest of the party stays like 30 feet back, 50 feet back.
Yeah, I'd say like 30 feet back.
Or
Map
like always
change.
around a corner.
Yeah. And my raven is totally still on Drow, so...
I mean, we could do the whole bring in prisoners thing, tried and
This is
tested.
a big
But-
map.
Oh, we could. Do we, wait, do
I
we
feel
have
like-
any like chains or manacles that we could have put on them?
I don't think so.
Can you ping me, Mr. Svengen Master?
Yeah.
I'm also
Why
going to
does-
reveal
We
the
got some
Was-
rope. That should be fine.
Yeah. Was Eveline? I think Eveline was just rope tied.
Was she rope tied?
Yeah, but you destroyed those ropes.
But,
Yeah, but
I
we still
definitely
have
do
rope.
have rope. Like in my bag, in my handy haversack, I do
we
have
should all
like 50
have
feet of rope.
50. Yeah, I think
Actually,
that's just
wait,
common.
I also have a magic rope. It's like, what was it? It was a rope of climbing, and it can like magically move. Hold on,
Oh, here we are.
climbing. Let me look this up.
I mean, if it can magically move, that may not be the ideal choice
no,
for prisoner
yeah.
stuff. But
Let's see.
I'm pretty sure that at least one of us has 50 feet of rope that we can just use to fake shackle someone.
Yeah. Yeah, this might not be good because.
So what's our plan? Is it just reconnaissance, or are we gonna have the rest of them stay back and we try and like
Oh, wait,
lure
this-
small groups out so they can gank them outside?
I think luring
we're gonna
groups would be a good
follow.
idea.
I mean, so the thing with like, my magic rope is I can use a command word to unfasten it immediately and it'll just drop.
Oh,
So
that's fun.
we could do that. So it'll still look like
Normal rope.
tight, like a normal rope, and it's tied to you. But then I can just say a command word and it'll instantly drop to the ground.
I think that's
I
a good
do
idea.
also quite like the luring small groups out.
Yeah, maybe we should just lure them out and...
Because like if we're gonna be in tunnels, then shit's gonna echo and we don't want that.
Yeah. Try to like take them out as silently as possible. If only we had the silence spell. I don't have that in this campaign.
All right.
Well, then I guess we're waiting at the cave entrance.
So are we doing bait people in plan?
Yeah,
Is
we
that
can
the
try.
plan?
I mean,
Yeah, I think
Okay.
it's all gonna depend on how we interact with them. We'll give it a shot.
I mean, how you interact, because I don't
Yeah,
speak
yeah.
Draconic, and I'm the persuasive one.
Shit!
Guys, guess what I brought in my bag
What?
of tricks? Silence.
What?
If
Oh,
you-
nice.
Oh.
If you give me 10 minutes, I can designate a point within range and dump a sphere of silence around us.
And then we'll just kill at the entrance where it's silent.
Sounds
Or
like
in
a
some
good
tunnel
plan.
or in some...
Hmm.
this spot or something.
Okay,
I
well,
say,
would it be better to silence in the tunnel, or would it be better to do it outside?
I think in. I don't know.
Because I think if we're inside, it'll be a little better. Because we'll be closer to the action in case
Okay.
things hit the fan.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it'll be a
rolled
lot easier to guide people towards like somewhere in the tunnel rather than outside the tunnel.
Yeah.
So, like, there's a crossing up ahead, right? And we have seen that by now because there was a Raven Inn and Dark Vision people
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yes.
So, my suggestion, I dump the silence in the crossing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's a good
Yeah.
idea.
Okay.
Okay. So let's sneak in as quietly as possible and hope that we're gonna have 10 minutes for me to cast this shit.
10 while they're reconnaissancing.
Yep. We're gonna look around and see if we can find anything.
What
Cool.
could
Maybe
possibly go wrong?
this many minutes.
Nothing could go wrong. We're good at this. So-
Okay, right here's
I'm
the
gonna-
alcove the Raven found with stuff, right?
Yeah, right.
Right there.
When we
Can-
get to
Can we
that,
check that out for any cool
Yeah,
stuff
Joe-
while
when
we're
we
Joe-
get
waiting
to
for them?
that crossroad, could I do a perception check around?
Yes,
I
and
guess.
I'll just reveal some more stuff.
Dro will also take a look around, see if there's any people looking around.
Oh, so close.
It still had a 2 in it, but it wasn't 20.
Almost the one.
Okay, so the 13, This document has absolutely no notes on the alcove. That is really, really handy, Wizards of the Coast. Thank you.
Is it super
so-
secret?
Yeah, it's just the alcove with javelins and shell clubs. And you were also... Someone drew a circle right... Oh, okay, that's the silence thing.
Sorry. It's
Mhm.
fucking up again.
No worries. And what else were you investigating?
Joe wanted to look just to see around this area if like there's like guards doing patrol here. Just look around.
Okay, let me reference the map really quickly. Okay,
Is it
that's
so?
that.
If so, I would like the gang to hide in this alcove here and then get the jump on people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Off to you don't see anything specifically, but actually ahead of you you see a downward sloping path this way. I'm on reveal area. You see a downward sloping path this way that seems to lead into garbage. Like pure garbage. Like
Okay.
compost.
Mhm.
And off this way you hear the sound of what could very well be what you take from what you've already heard to be the sound of lizard folk talking, like in this direction. And over here you hear wings flapping.
Hmm.
Alright.
While you're figuring out all that, Errol is just like, hello, Kareska. I really need to be super stealthy and quiet right now. I need this place. And I'm just going to talk like that for 10 minutes. That's my casting of the spell.
Okay.
Joe's gonna give like a come forward sign and point to the alcove, and he says like he gives an okay sign.
Okay. I am at the tip of the alcove. I'm watching out. Looking around.
So please make this
I'm
super
sort of
quiet.
hiding on the corner there.
Also, my friends are in there right now, and they kind of need. They're not very quiet, but that's okay because I'm going to protect you, and I'm gonna make things quiet right now because you're gonna help me because you're awesome. Also, look, I got this cool little toy, and it doesn't look like you because it's too small. I'm just keeping going.
Yeah.
And,
Joe looks at.
as you all go further in, I'd like you to make more stealth rolls, keeping in mind that Pass Without Trace is still on your heads.
Okay, so we gotta
Joe's
make.
not stealthing because he is a lizard folk.
Yes. Those who are not lizards can make stealth
Alright.
rolls.
Joe
I
looks
Thank
to
you, pass out a trace.
That is a 14.
Got
Plus-
8,
Plus 10?
Yeah, with a
28,
plus
so
10,
plus-
would be good.
So that is 21, 20,
20,
28, 24. And could we get one from Errol too?
Oh shit!
Errol's
Really?
further back.
Yeah.
Like I'm really far back, but all right, fuck. Oh no. I
You're-
used to like stealth rolls. Now I don't.
I mean, you are talking and casting a spell, so you kind of do need to be stealthier about it.
So that is a total of 18. Let me make a roll, because those rolls were insane. These people suck. Okay.
Okay.
No.
Ooh.
So Drow gets right up to Lazare, and he's like, "Alright, so do you want to check out the lizard folk are, or where the wings are?"
Wings, concern me.
That's what I was thinking.
Probably
Also, I
just
think-
cats.
Also, I think I made a new friend. And... Anyway.
Errol.
Well, let's give it a go, I guess.
Let's go check out the wings.
The wings, I fear that animals will know that we are not who we appear to be. I think we're better off trying to fool the lizard folk.
It is true. Let's go do that then.
Is the fucking spell up yet?
I don't know. Would it be? I'm willing
It's 10
to say
minutes.
that.
It's willing. It's up to
Yeah,
you.
I'm willing to say that you've been talking for so long that I'll get the spell now.
I mean, they've been looking through the alcove and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me grab you a description. Oh my god, they just copy pasted room descriptions for all of these rooms.
Wow.
That's about right.
These rooms look
Well,
similar to each
you're a
other.
writer. Use your writer November skills and paint us a word
Yeah, no
picture.
rhino skills.
Well, they have one description for this, so I'll just use their generic description for this room, and then whenever you get to the ones they've copied, the room before you has more than 10 sleeping pallets of swamp grass and mud. Mangrove roots twine all over the walls, but the floors are otherwise clear. You also see occupants of the room, who I will reveal shortly. And what does it say? Many.
Yay.
Okay, cool.
Also, Sven, I'm pretty sure it's pronounced mangrove, not mangrove.
Actually,
Yeah, it's
it's mangaroo. Actually, it's something that's in
Oh.
the.
Oh, damn! All right.
Oh,
It's something they
like
created.
It's like a fancy fantasy thing. Okay.
Yeah, I thought it was like mangrove, like tree or something.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'm just saying that honestly, the way I'm taking it is that it's like the Avatar universe where they have the portmanteau animal names, and this is just a fancy word for mango.
Okay.
Huh.
Alright.
That's more than I was expecting. Okay.
That's not too bad. I think. Are they sleeping? Or are they like? What are they?
They're awake and chatting, and they basically just pay you the mind that they would pay fellow lizard folk, glancing up and giving you greeting in Draconic.
So I would like to stay there for a moment or so and just observe their conversation. Mostly how they speak.
Okay, so it's in Draconic, like to an untrained ear, Draconic is terrifying, like intimidating, guttural, growly, but understanding it gives it like a note more sophisticated, warrior-like pride, and you hear the conversation transpiring between two of them. I have to give my improv voice on, and also my lizard voice on.
That's right, I gotta mimic this as a voice, so that's fine.
So, with any luck, within the next few attacks, the humans will fall. We're ever closer to what was promised us. Another comes back and replies, "Ever closer, yes. Shukak will make us strong again.
Shukak.
We will be great as once we were. Before the humans. Before the plague."
Okay.
This one here glances into the hall behind it toward the two of you and says, "Hailkin, come sit with us."
In time. Follow me. I have to show you something.
They roll a persuasion check.
Yes, indeed.
I would like to slowly, under my breath, sing a little, "You can do this, Lazare. I believe in you. You can do this, Lazare. I believe in you."
Okay, the
Under my breath,
Dark
I'd like to say, shut up.
You can roll another d6 if you want.
Okay.
So I want to point something out. Lizard folk have a -2 charisma.
Excellent. I feel strong on that 18.
Is that a 2?
That's a
Yes.
2. They rolled a
Nice.
0. They looking you over, Lazare, and seeming to see nothing up with this situation whatsoever. The lizard folk at the lead nods and says, "All right, show us what you found, kin."
Can I just point out that since we're in the silence, that Eveline is all of a sudden like, "Wait, should we?" And so she's just like, "Do I?"
Oh, she's like
And she's got her
motioning?
bow, and she's got her bow and ready, and she's kind of like, but mouthing like, "Should I hold?"
And I'm like nodding, like, yeah.
Okay.
So
Drow
Lazare's
comes-
gonna point to Drow, and he's gonna stand sort of there between the other corridor and just let them follow Drow.
Yeah. Dro's
Okay.
gonna like wave and be like, give like the hand sign, "Follow me."
All right, and I'm just going. This is going to drive me nuts, so I'm just going to reveal a bit more there. Okay, now I can see the full pogs. And unsuspecting, they follow you forward.
Yeah.
Okay, so who is within immediate sight of this corridor?
Well, I would like to be
I was slightly round the corner. I don't.
like, I was hoping that if they hit here, I don't know. Can I see out there?
Well, as soon as they see Faya, as soon as they see Faya, they sort of do this uniform double take and instantly. Well, not exactly instantly. They take a moment, look between Drow, look to Lazare, look to Faya, draw weapons, and the one at the lead says, "What is the meaning?"
No, he doesn't.
He said
He doesn't say anything.
Yep. In fact, he tries to say it. Nothing comes out, and he's just like, "What?"
Drow turns around,
Arrows,
takes off
arrows.
his hat because his hat is still on, and then pulls out his sword and stabs him.
Okay, fair enough.
I would like to get on the stabby action. Do we need to roll initiative?
Should we, or do you want to make this like an action scene where we just go ahead and murder these fools?
I want you to roll initiative for this for
Okay.
reasons.
Uh-oh.
Reasons.
Yeah, because they're not all in the silence.
Yeah, I was gonna
Not
burning hands
20!
them from where I was, but some of them are outside. So it's like, no.
Okay, turn order. So that's Solaris coming in with a 9.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so you're the same as you were on the last initiative. As is Eveline.
My initiative rolls are over.
Paladins usually are.
Be right back.
Alright.
Man, I didn't even need to come up
do
with
Drow
an
and I
excuse
need
or
to
anything.
roll off?
They just followed me. That was sweet.
Initiative rolls land on 20 so rarely that I'll just first, Kendra.
Alright.
And
Oh, I'm first.
so far, they may roll a nat 20, in which case there would be a roll-off.
I mean, it's doubtful, but...
Okay. Oh, they're terrible at dex rolls. Okay. They go here, and I do need Faya to roll off with the lizard folk because they just rolled a 14.
Okay.
Okay.
Not bad.
Natural 5, you go first.
Okay.
So I'm going to arrange this, and then we'll
Okay, so it looks like the official order is
at turn 14. Cool. Kendra, you go first.
Oh, yay. Okay, so...
Wait, don't me and Kendra need to roll off since we both have the same?
No, I got a
No.
nat.
Yeah,
okay.
Nat. I'm going on that ruling. If you roll a nat 20, you go and you go first, even if someone rolled the same number.
Got it.
Alright, so Kendra's feeling a little bit lazy. She's not going to summon Omen, but she is going to come up and use her Glove of Inflict Wounds on this guy. Just grab him by the neck.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Alright, Glove of Inflict Wounds, don't let me down. 18 plus 7,
Okay.
and that is 3d10 damage. Nice.
Yes, it is.
nice.
So, this guy might be gone. Okay, Bucky. Alright, so first is 8. Then 2. And 2. It's only 12 damage.
Okay. So you grab him and as before, there's a sensation that would be horrifying to anyone less experienced than you with this sort of thing, where you grab him and then just veins of darkness explode through his body. You inflict a substantial amount of necrotic damage, but this lizard folk and those around him seem actually quite a lot sturdier than the ones you fought before. Still, well done. Drow.
And she does not get a second attack because I was not using Omen.
I was gonna use Krapitus, but now you're here, and that changes a lot of things. So, let's see. Yeah, okay. So Dro's gonna take out his rapier, and he's gonna do what he originally was gonna do, is stab them.
Also, can we use the squares, please, guys? Because otherwise
I
the
am on the
rules get
square.
wonky.
Oh yeah.
We are in the squares.
No, not the
Yeah,
lizard folk though.
just for the future, because yeah.
So,
Well,
like, we
the
don't
thing is-
do the math or whatever wrong.
Yeah, the thing is, I used a copy pasted map for this, so the squares are all off.
Oh, it takes ages to align them. I know it well.
Yeah.
It takes forever.
So Dro's he's just gonna take one stab on this guy in front of him. So we'll see
Okay.
how. Wait, no, I need rapier, not nativus. Ooh. 15?
Yes, just.
Okay. Alright, and is he still up?
Yes.
Okay, another stab then.
Oh,
Probably not.
He finally he gets his bearings and then just catches your rapier with the edge of the hide shield he's carrying. Errol.
All right, I can see people. I don't hear people, but I can see people moving and looking like they're attacking. I was up here. Thank you very much. And I'm gonna move 1, 2. Can I see a lizard folk from here?
No,
Because there
just
is
barely
like
not.
there's a bump over here. Okay, then I'll move one further, and I'm gonna
I'll give you
crossbow on that guy. on that guy right there. And I get pack tactics, so advantage.
Oh, cool. Nice. And is that a poison bolt or just a regular?
No, that's a regular bolt.
Okay, right between the eyes.
Holy shit.
Headlighted him.
And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to go back up there.
Fair enough.
Cause that's a lot of lizards.
And I just killed the turn order lizard.
He had a 13.
Yeah, he was
Actually, a
just behind
14.
me.
He had a 14, but he rolled lower than Faya.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Come back, initiative lizard. Speaking of Faya,
Okay. Fire, I guess I'm stepping in and attacking this guy, but it's gonna be with bludgeoning damage because since no one's told her otherwise, she's still going non-lethal, so she's essentially hitting him with the pommel rather than actually using the here.
cool.
Okay. So, long sword. Long sword. And the short sword. Again, these are all bludgeoning rather than slap.
Okay, all but one hit, and you sort of him loopy for 6 seconds before he just sort of regains himself. And now it goes to them. This one in the back, sort of surveying the situation, is going to use a part of his move action to draw a horn from his belt.
No!
And just give it a hearty.
No!
Yes.
The one not in the silence bubble.
Nothing I can do about that.
Followed by a command. Followed by a spoken bark of command, seemingly in this direction over here. Hishka, we have intruders.
No, you don't.
At least they're nicely gonna funnel, you know?
It's actually
And,
pretty
The
good.
problem is
And then-
Lazar's on the other side.
No, it's,
Yeah,
it's not
that's
so
all
bad.
good.
I can make a line of fire that she's exactly as wide as the tunnel. So
And this and because MVL, even though I great fan of yours, he's gonna make 2 attacks on you with his spiked shield.
not the spike shield.
No!
It's payback for what I did in Horde of the Dragon Queen.
For everybody watching, that's an insider.
So,
Apparently, it's the
well,
greatest
15.
weapon.
Oh
Spike shield's
boy,
a
I
great
think
weapon.
he's missed. He has. He has indeed. It bounces
Mage
off
armor!
my spectral armor on me.
Nice.
So he comes in once, and you're just like, huh! You dodge just in time as the shield goes. Whoop! Then he comes around with the spike, clong. You stare at each other for a moment, like, what? Huh?
Gonna restart.
And,
Whoa.
and so these two are gonna move up here and take their chances with Faya and Kendra.
Okay.
So spiked shields for everyone.
Okay.
Natural 20 on you, Faya.
Oh yeah, well, that hits. Oh wait, that's another scar as well.
And a natural 20 on you, Kendra, except he comes in with the spiked shield. He comes in with the spiked shield. You come up just in time with the gem on your glove. It deflects, and by some combination of unbalance and unbalance and sheer luck, the shield goes yeet off into the mangrove trees, canceling out the natural 20.
Nice.
However,
I still take the full blood. No.
I guess when I rolled that natural 1, I was just getting it out of my system.
Yes.
So this is let's do this. Oh wow, okay. So, this the lizard folk on you and strikes point first directly into your calf. You take normal damage plus a little extra something.
Oh dear.
Oh god.
Just lizards, they said. It'll be fine, they said. It'll be easy, they said.
5 points of damage plus
Fuck you. Well,
4 points of dex damage.
Oh,
Oh
fuck.
jeez. Okay.
Just lizards.
And this one back here is going to, seeing these successes, going to hurl 2 javelins at you, Faya.
Oh god.
Two 21s.
Yeah, they hit.
Okay.
Especially since, oh god, that dex damage is reduced my armor classes.
So that's 2. I should have done this. So that's 11 points of piercing damage plus 24 points of poison damage.
Man, I am so
Okay, let me
scared
just
because,
try-
like, I only have 36 hit points.
Okay, so 54 minus the 7.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, give me a second. I'm calculating to see if I'm still standing.
Oh shit, really?
No,
And,
no. I think it should be fine, but let's see. 38 points left.
And you are
My God,
poisoned
HP
for
so
1
high.
hour.
Oh, great!
I love that.
Solaris, you can get rid of that.
Yeah, I can. I just need to know who's poisoned, and I need someone to show me that they're poisoned because it's fucking in the silent zone right now. I can't tell.
Yeah, it'll.
You've just seen fire clobbered in the face several times. That might.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
and,
does that tell me that she's poisoned though?
Good point.
You don't know. You don't know at a glance.
Okay.
And
Shit,
Lazare,
okay.
you at the end of this turn, Lazare, you hear running falls in the direction in which the lizard folk had called.
Oh, damn. It's fine, like, I have a sort of plan.
I will also remind.
It's actually your turn.
I will
Alright,
remind you, Lazar, you have bardic inspiration still.
good, because I'm gonna need that to bluff.
Well, you can use it on attack rolls too. So,
It's cool, I'm not planning on making an attack roll at the moment, as I put my hands in this shape towards him, and then I separate my fingers. And then flame erupts from my hands,
Nice.
and it hits
Nice.
all of them. And it would
Oh,
hit my comrades unless I do it at second level, which I am doing. So I up at second level, and the flame stops just by them, and an invisible shield on each of them blocks the flame.
I mean, Kendra would have been
Nice.
fine, but
As if they kind of
Okay.
snapped out of reality for just a second, and the flame goes through them, and they're fine. Ooh,
And
evocation
this is,
made specialist.
dope.
So, yeah,
So
that
this
is a
is-
burning hands at second level.
Okay. Okay. And these guys are terrible at dex saves. 1 passes.
Excellent. Okay.
Nice.
Good shit.
Whose turn? To get.
Okay, so that's
So that's
11.
11 or half.
Okay, so that's 11.
rounding up or down?
I'll do down. That's fair.
It's always
11, 5.
D&D always rounding down.
Okay, so your surprise attack works as advertised, and I'm also going to turn you not green anymore.
I'm
Oopsie.
maintaining the spell, if that's alright.
Oh, fair
My
enough.
disguise self.
Yeah,
In
Joe
that
hasn't
case, you're
dropped his
still
either
green.
yet.
Okay, so your fiery assault erupts from your hands and takes 3 of them completely by surprise. The one hammering on Faya currently has the wherewithal to yeet and just sort of duck to the ground. And yeah, Solaris.
Worst time for my roll 20 to fuck up on me. 1 second.
Okay.
I just need to I need to fix some stuff up. Can I hold my turn for a bit and come back?
Sure.
Okay,
I'll let you do that.
Oh, it's frozen for me too. 1 second.
Okay, in that case, I'll just hold up for now.
The guy with the horn, is it still in his hand?
I'll go
was
ahead
it
and
bad?
say. I'll go ahead and say that whenever you
If he dropped it,
to
can I
attack
pick it
you,
up?
So yes, I'll let you do that.
I would like to pick it up.
All right, it is a.
I think I'm back.
Sweet.
Right.
It is it's a simple leather-covered horn of of the bone of some massive swampland creature.
Jeez Louise. Okay, I'm back. Hello.
You're
Okay,
back.
my turn.
Shinlo.
Shit, okay. So what I'm gonna do is... How far away is every... Oh, shit. Oh, this is a mess. What happened, guys? This, like,
Natural 20s happened.
I can't walk on this, right? Because that's a wall?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's basically a wall of trees.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Okay. I'm gonna... I don't know if I don't...
As you get closer, I will let you have a freebie. Roll a medicine check
Okay.
to determine as you approach Faya. Okay, you
That's a
notice
7.
Yeah, you notice nothing off about Faya except she is covered in ketchup.
Great. Okay, I don't think there's anything I can really do except hurl a javelin maybe? Unless, like, I can get to... Unless I want to use another... No. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to, like... Or my trident, I can poke at them, right?
Oh yeah, you
From between
can,
people?
you can hurl that too, and it still has the use of poison.
Okay, I'm gonna, like, hurl, like, the trident at the one, like, right in front of Faya.
Okay.
Okay.
They got 19 hits.
Yeah, easily. And you get to add 2d10 poison damage.
Okay. 2d10. 9.
So, you with Faya just sort of reeling, she ducks just enough for you to whoop right over her head. As this thing goes whoop right through its mouth and out the back of its head.
Damn! Okay. Because I don't think there's anything else.
They were so happily having campfire talks before this. You can that guy is down now, which means you can move up into the rest of them if you wanted.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm totally gonna do that. I'm gonna be, like, right here.
We need to
Okay.
get the rest in the silent spell, guys.
Yeah. I'm gonna... Because Lazar's still... He's hurting right now, right?
No, he mage armored himself. The attacks
The
on
only one hurt is
Boop,
Faya.
boop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm the only one hurt.
Okay, I'll stay put then.
Yeah, Kendra almost tanked a natural 20, but he also rolled a natural that guy's shield went into the wood.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
So,
Is it just me or is the turn
mine.
order bar empty?
Yeah, it's empty on my end, too.
Huh, really? I can see it on my end.
As
That's
long
Yeah.
as
all.
Sven
That's
can see
all that
it, we're
really
good.
matters, as long as Sven can
Yeah.
see it.
yeah.
Otherwise,
Oh,
we'd
and,
take a turn for the worst. Right, bye, guys.
And, Solaris, are you taking?
I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, I have another attack?
Yeah, you have 2 attacks.
You have 2 attacks. You're a paladin.
Oh, shit. Okay, well, I thought I used some of my actions and stuff. Okay,
No, you just
I'm
move
gonna-
and 1 attack.
Okay, I'm gonna go for this one right here. right in front of me, and I'm just gonna fucking use my battle axe and
Okay, that's 9 damage.
Sweet.
You just sort of noticing Lazare's situation come up and right into his back. Evie.
Okay, so I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna target the one next to Kendra first, and I'm going to longbow. And did it kill it?
No, still standing, but that's a substantial
Okay.
wound.
There's my second hit.
Mother of God, right
Now-
through the heart.
Because I have Horde Breaker, I'm gonna go for the one behind it with 2 more attacks.
Nice.
See, isn't Heartbreaker lovely?
And then just one more. And I'm also doing the Xena, like, yay! But you can't hear anything, but you're just like, you can tell that that's what I'm doing.
This battle has turned so quickly because you just start rattling off arrows, and then one falls, boop, and then one behind it falls, boop, and it's just like a line of paper dolls at this point.
Kendra looks
I'm
back
gonna
at
end
Evie
it.
like, what?
Speaking of which, Kendra.
Oh, yay, there's only one left. Kendra's still feeling lazy, so she's gonna come up and Glove of Inflict Wounds on his face.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Because she's fatalistic and has no sense of self-preservation. That is an 18 plus 8 for hitting.
Oh my god. Okay, that hits.
And so let's see, 3d10, 6, 4, 3. So it's 13.
Okay. It's like FMA all over again. Noticing that his comrades are falling behind, turns around right into a scar. as you grab him by the face, hoist him up, and blow his brains out.
Damn it.
Awesome.
Lazare, you are greeted with a gush of.
Yeah, I was about to
all
say,
over your-
prestidigitation brains off his robe.
and,
Kendra did take a little bit of satisfaction from making Lazare all messy.
Lazare quickly moves to that corridor. In front
Yeah,
of it.
Okay.
real
Joe
quickly.
grabs everyone and
Soon as
he's
he
like, get back.
Okay, before you
With the horn in his
before you do
hand.
before you do anything, we're still in turn order for reasons.
Ah!
Oh.
That's fine.
Oh, man.
Oh wait, I was about here. Okay.
Yeah. So it's Dro's turn now, right?
Yes.
So Dro's gonna sheath his sword, grab both Solaris and Faya, and drag them both into this corridor here.
Does he have enough strength to do that?
If you're
Are you
willing,
resisting?
then-
Here.
If you're
But I
willing to
mean,
be
would
pulled
you
by
resist?
me, would you
No, I
resist
wouldn't.
me?
I'd be like, okay, no, I would never resist you, Drow. Ew.
and
I'll find have enough strength. Okay.
I gotta write that
Yeah,
down for a
and-
quote.
and
Yeah,
as
okay,
you're,
do I notice the fire is hurting now?
Dro,
That she's being dragged alongside beside
Could
me?
I make a medicine check?
yeah, and
As I pull
because,
her?
yeah, and I'll give you advantage because you're pulling a much less ferocious fire now.
Yeah.
Someone just tell me
Okay,
and I can
that's
fix it.
That's enough. Something's up. You don't know what, but there is a like she took two javelin shots from what you could tell. Actually, she took 4 javelin shots, and one is sort of starting to change colors.
I snap in front of Solaris, but there's no snapping sound, and I'm just pointing at where the oozing, gushing discoloring is coming from Fire.
I should also,
I'm gonna notice.
I'd also
and be-
say that Fire is holding her leg wound and the poison wound, and just go to the sides of her.
She's like screaming, and I'm like, it's okay. I'm like mouthing stuff like, "Are you okay? It's fine." And then I'm gonna do on hands and
Because I need you at least 5 to heal stuff, right?
Yeah,
We're still in turn order, guys.
Yeah, that'll be on your turn.
Yeah.
Okay, on my
Errol.
turn, I'm gonna use heal. Yeah, lay on hands.
So I'm next after Drow, right?
Yes.
All right. There's a whole bunch of dudes now, and Fias, I'm pretty sure I can see that Fias hurt. That's all that I'm caring about right now. I'm just gonna sneak in, like, between the two tall people, and I'm just gonna boop Fire with a 3rd level Cure Wounds.
Oh!
Okay.
Thank you.
That will also undo the dex damage.
Oh,
Nice.
will it? Thank God.
Will it? I don't think it will. It just cures hit points.
No, it would be less restoration to do that.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any sort of
At least
ability score damage.
you regain some hit points, so that's something.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Conversion notes. Don't fail me. Don't fail me. Okay.
And bonus action, I'm running away again.
Alright.
This loser just shows up, boop, leaves. I'm like, thanks, Errol.
I just sort of turn around to Drow and just sort of point down the corridor going,
And I'm gonna
then,
be like,
He means cut them
Oh
twice.
Did you
I'm like,
totally
no.
just do the Undertaker?
And did you just run away?
She then just sort of steps forward and just places her hand on her blade and is holding her action right now, but looking incredibly
like-
pissed.
Goes in a silent cage of emotion.
So she's like, waiting. Okay, I get it now.
Yeah, I'm just basically waiting for her with just the blades, and I'm just really pissed.
Come back.
Okay.
Let me heal
I
you.
feel like this silence goes more to our detriment right now than it is to our
Yeah.
detriment.
Okay.
The horn blast kind of ruined it.
It's,
Yeah.
it goes around to them, and I need to find some new pogs because I killed
Healed
all
her
my
before.
other-
And oh,
So
look, it turns out they're all dead. What a shame.
I mean,
Yeah, I don't know.
guys, if you want me to lift concentration, just let Errol know in a way that Errol will understand, because I can make a poof if you guys wanna.
Right, so.
But right now she's keeping it there because she has no reason to suspect otherwise, because all the lizards are gone that she saw before.
so
Yeah.
so
I think it's good to keep it up for now.
Evie,
Still,
Evie,
maybe.
Evie, behind you and over, you hear something. You hear a chorus of almost bird-like, almost human shrieks, followed by the flapping of wings as you are swarmed by harpies.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
She's like,
No, I'm behind the wall. No one can see me.
okay.
But we can see the harpies flying behind the wall where you vanished, so...
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to turn to Errol and be like, silence! Like, stop it!
Let me
Lift!
just...
Is it worth me making a perception check? 'Cause I think I'm the only one that could even be.
I don't get it.
Oh god!
Oh, no.
It's like, why is she dancing? It's like,
So, you're swarmed by harpies. 2 of them make attacks on you.
Oh,
with,
nice.
with 2 claw strikes each.
Okay.
Whoa.
Actually, I'm sorry, Eveline, but they can all reach you. I just realized.
Oh.
You know it's okay.
Harpy.
we
Harpy-
just got Eveline in the party and this is how we treat her?
Everyone's
So,
gonna fucking die, guys.
sorry, Evie, but
You know, I shouldn't have gone to that alcove. It's okay.
Whose turn is it next? I can't see the turn order.
Yeah, I
It's
can't see
the
turn
enemies.
I know, but like
It's the
after
The enemies
that.
right now, after that it would be Lazare, I think.
order.
okay.
Lizards, Lazare, Solaris, Eveline.
Oh my god! I just typed roll all of these.
Okay, 2 nat ones. That's good.
My AC 16.
In the
Okay, so-
arms of the angel.
Shush.
Miss,
Four
miss,
hits.
hit, miss. 16?
Yeah.
Four
Okay,
hits.
miss,
Hit.
miss, hit, miss, hit, miss. So 4 hits.
Okay, I've got my HP calculator ready.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, fuck.
Plus that. 26.
Okay, okay.
Not bad. That's
Good
doable.
thing I'm beefy.
And Lazare, from the other side.
Yep, I knew this was coming. It's fine. I sort of have a plan about it. Sort of, maybe.
You can now see down this corridor as lizards happen.
Yep.
And I just need to find my lizard face. There's my lizard face. Only one is able to really squeeze past you.
And from the
And
angle
another
it's...
comes.
Oh, damn it. I was thinking... From the angle it could only see me. But can it see past me?
Yes.
Damn it. Okay.
And it's followed by this one, and this one. And you take 4 spiked shield attacks.
Excellent.
Wait, he's still disguised, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
They don't really.
They can make a
Holding the
decent...
fort.
Yeah,
They can
he's
make
holding the
a,
horn, so they would think he was the one
Oh,
who summoned
that's-
them.
They can make a check if they
That's-
want, but I did hold my disguise. I was hoping they wouldn't get far enough and I could block them and tell them it was us infighting and it was nothing to worry about. But unfortunately...
In fact, they're rushing up on you and you still have your disguise, so I'll let you make that. Like,
Right.
do a roll of
Bardic
persuasion.
inspiration!
But he can see past me, right? He can see... Can he that's the big problem. Can he see
Let
past
me
me?
line of sight him.
Yeah.
I'll say that he might be able to see motion beyond you
Alright.
because the only thing he could get a sight on is potentially Kendra, and that's rough.
Well, there's
Which-
also corpses all over the ground there.
In which
And
case,
we
I,
still have passed without a trace.
yeah, I get to speak out of turn, so I will attempt it.
Okay.
Do I have to roll to keep concentration on pass?
Yes.
Oh,
In fact, you
right.
have to roll 4 times.
What do I roll?
It's a
Constitution save.
Okay.
4 Constitution saves.
And
Yeah.
it has to be above your spell AC, I believe.
Nope. It's gone.
Yeah.
It's dropped.
Yeah, it's down.
Yeah, you're currently being absolutely mega ganked from the sky, so it's hard to keep concentration.
No.
Sorry.
Oh no.
So Lazare, I will allow you a persuasion check.
Okay.
This isn't what it looks like.
Few of our number were fighting amongst themselves. False alarm, I'm afraid. And I will show them the horn. I overacted. What's that? Is it a D6?
D6!
I will take that inspiration.
Yes!
God!
15.
So that's a
Everyone,
that's a
cross your
15. They have minus
Come on,
2.
be dumb. Come on, be
They have
dumb.
minus 2 charisma.
That- Don't say that because then you always roll.
What is that?
18.
Actually, sorry, that's 16. My persuasion is +1.
Okay,
plus
so
plus.
Very tight.
Sorry, my persuasion is +6. I was using perception because they look similar. So it's 16 and not 15.
Okay, so you just meet it, which I'll say leads to this lizard folk saying, Someone said something about intruders.
I saw nothing. Again, I reiterate it's a false alarm.
Okay, so that's a stalemate on that side of things. It is now your turn proper, Lazare.
Yeah, damn it. Do I scorch him up or don't I?
It's up to you.
I'm gonna
Everyone
try-
else in silence.
I'm gonna
Good.
try and beckon him away.
Guitar riff. Burn it down.
Burn it down. Head back. I've got this in hand.
He says with
Okay.
dead corpses behind him.
They might not be able to tell that they're dead. Roll me another persuasion.
So it is +6 instead of +5.
Okay. Nice. Okay. Screw it. The obstacles on my desk thwarting me. 16 again.
Okay. This is so stressful.
So,
Telling
Make
me
it,
I got so little hit points.
and the lizard man sort of lowers his guard slightly and says, "An overreaction, you said."
Yes, you'd only aggravate the situation.
Don't let it happen again.
Oh, I assure you, the culprit has been dealt with.
Oh, clever. That's clever.
It's very true.
Solaris!
Question: can we, inside the bubble, hear what happens outside the bubble? Did we hear this
yes.
exchange?
Yes.
Good.
Actually,
Good to know.
Yeah, we.
But only me
In
and
fact,
you can
actually,
understand,
technically,
right?
you're not. In fact, technically, you're not in the bubble, Nico. So Errol would have definitely maybe from a distance, but
But it's interconic, so only a few
Yeah.
of us can understand it.
Including
which is
you.
why I
Evie.
pointed out. Yeah, so I think it's Evie and Errol who can understand it. So
I think Evie's a little distracted at the current moment.
Yeah, I'm distracted.
Just a little, just a wee bit distracted.
But yes, Solaris, it's your turn.
Oh fuck! Where do I go? Okay, so is lay on hands a bonus action, or is it my
It's a
action?
standard. It's a standard.
Oh, fuck! Okay, well, Faya is not my concern right now. I guess she's gonna have to suffer for a bit. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna like run next to Evie and like try to help her out. And then that's gonna be movement, and then I'm gonna and then I'm gonna how far are these things flying right now?
Yes.
Oh my god, you're out of his eyesight. Yes, do it.
They're just sort of boop, 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 boop.
Okay. Whose eyesight am I out of?
You are
the
out
lizard
of the
people.
lizard's eyesight. You're good.
Okay, I'm just gonna fucking try to
Yeah,
poke him
then
down with my Can I try to like with my axe? Slice on their feet? Are they like too high up?
Are you trying to? Okay, so you're not doing lay on hands.
Well, no, because like the Evie, and then there's the how bad is Evie hurt?
I
she
mean, I'm
took-
half down, but I'm okay.
Oh,
You should
shit.
take out some harpies, maybe, possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
with,
because I can use my skills to help her out because I'm standing right next to her. So
They're
I'm gonna-
within melee range of her, so I'll say that they're within melee too.
me? Okay. Battle axe twice.
Oh, yes.
Nice.
And I'm going after this one.
Oh, okay, the one up top.
Yeah, well, they're equal distance, right? The one up top and the
Yeah.
one on the bottom. Okay, so up top, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, up top.
Oh my god.
So.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Did he explode?
Oh my god.
Why was that 7
okay.
plus 7 on that one? Because it was a crit.
It rolls
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
it rolls the damage.
Oh, okay.
So, I'm gonna give a good old college try to the con save that she has to make. Natural 1. Decapitation.
oh god.
I'm like, I guess I'm able to just like grab the leg, bring
Yeah.
the harpy down, and go. Whoom!
Yeah, pretty much you just whoop, whoop, poof.
Okay,
So that's a harpy dealt with.
Yeah, that's my turn.
That's definitely a harpy dealt with. Evie,
You have
you're
another
a little
attack.
less surrounded.
You have another attack.
Okay.
She used it.
I-
11.
Okay. Never mind.
I can let you. You can redirect that to the one on the bottom if you want, because the first one insta killed it. That was the card you got.
Nice.
So
So
yeah, the
second
other one
attack
goes
on
to the
this
bottom
one?
one.
Yeah, the second one goes
Yeah.
to the bottom one.
So that would have been 11 damage to it. I don't know if that's enough to kill it.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for May because she's oddly silent.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
It's
because
You have a
Your
second
second
attack.
Kill you!
Oh,
yeah,
it's
I
Sunny.
was.
Oh,
I was
thought you
saying
were
that
talking
you-
to Storm. Holy shit,
No.
sorry.
No,
I
you're
was
you're.
But
I was saying that-
I went twice with the battle axe.
Yeah, you went twice, but I'm allowing it so that you take out the one with the nat 20 because you rolled the insta kill card, and you can
Oh.
redirect the other to the one on the bottom, so
Oh,
it
yeah,
takes
I'll do
11
that.
damage.
Yeah, I'll do that. Sorry.
Now it's Evie.
Okay.
Okay, and I have a disadvantage close range bow, right?
Yes.
Okay,
You could attack
then
with your quarterstaff though.
that's what I was about to do. I'm gonna quarterstaff the one that's already hurt.
Okay. That was almost another nat 20.
Mm.
Did that take it out, or do I need to hit it again?
It hit, but it's still standing.
Okay, I'm gonna hit it second time, and then I'm done.
And that is a miss. It just
Okay. I'm a little kerfuffled right now. It's okay.
Okay. Kendra.
All right. I am technically possibly within spotting distance, so I'm gonna try to stealth back over here.
Okay.
Can I do that? Can I roll a stealthy check?
Yes. Yes.
It's
you
gonna be
can.
your standard because you're not a rogue, I think.
Yeah,
think that's how it works.
and I don't have advantage.
Nope, it's gone.
Yeah, Pathfinder Tracer's gone when
Okay.
Evie was hit on all sides.
Oh.
You are in the silent spell, technically. Oh no, is that in that one?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
Okay.
Well, I mean, she is purple on a green and brown background.
Pretty noticeable.
Well, the thing is, they rolled a 0 to spot you.
Oh, nice.
You
A
cannot,
nat one.
but a nat 1 is an auto failure.
Yeah, that's true.
So, Lazare, as you're calming the situation down, looking past you, the lizard folk in front of you spots Kendra is like, wait a minute. And Kendra, you feel a little like Solid Snake. Whoop, boop, with the exclamation point.
Da, 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 da.
Well, okay. That has failed. So I'm seen. What can I do? Ooh. Wait, I was only saw by the front guy, right?
Yes.
Ooh, I got an idea.
You have a like short person or something?
Crown of Madness.
Oh, wow.
Does it
I'm-
have verbal components? Because then you can't cast it in the silent sphere.
I'm like half in the silent sphere.
So you can just pop your head out in
You
the.
gotta.
Like I am literally on the line there.
Yeah,
I'm just.
I'd be with where you are. I'd be willing to say you could just pop out like, "Hey, whoop." I mean,
All
you're
right.
already seen.
Yeah.
All right. So that front guy has to make a wisdom save. And if he fails, he becomes charmed by me and must use its action each turn to make a melee attack against a target of my choosing prior to moving.
oh fuck.
I'm so dead.
Look, it'll be more infighting.
I'm just joking.
He's the only one who's seen me, and if it works, I've charmed him.
I was just being satirical. I assumed you'd use me as a target.
Oh,
18.
Oh.
fuck.
And now
It
he's
was an
actually
action. That was an action. Mm.
Yep.
So Kendra's just kind of like,
I gotta like, oh that! Oh, that's just a trader. Ignore that.
Okay, so Joe, wondering where Solaris went, would walk down this direction, sees the harpies, and pulls out his gun because they're in the air. But he's also in the silent sphere, so he's being.
Oh, you're
Nice.
doing the explosions gun, except silent.
No, but I'm not using Crepitus. I'm using Nativus
Okay,
because I don't
fair
want to. I don't want to hurt anyone. So, I'm gonna use a grip point for advantage on the one that's hurt.
All right. Yep, it's dead.
All right, get that grip back. I'm gonna move on to the next.
No!
Also gonna summon a dog.
No!
Do another. I'm gonna do a normal one for this one.
Okay. Which one is that on?
The
Southernmost?
bottom one. Southernmost.
Okay. So that's a good shot right through the wing. Doesn't take it out of the air, but puts
Action
it
surge.
off its balance. Oh boy!
All right. I'm gonna go again. This time with a grip point. That's a crit.
I think it's dead.
I think it's dead. Also
I think
get
it's
that grit
loaded.
back. And if it's dead, I get all my grit.
Okay, so that's piercing.
That's.
You're kidding me! Roll another D worth of damage.
Another. Okay, so that's a. Hold on. Let me figure out. What
Then
my
those
hit-
crit
my
cards.
damage is. I think it's 1d10 plus 4. 10 plus 4. So 8 plus 10.
Okay, if I may emulate John Bon Jovi. Shot through the heart, and you're to blame.
Why you give love a bad name?
Alright, so that one's dead.
G-Hit.
Alright, and then moving on to the last, the one right next to Evie, to her right, and I'm gonna use another grip point. Okay, good thing I used that grip point.
Yeah.
That's another wing shot. You're doing well.
Alright.
After that insanity, Errol.
I hear nothing of all of this. Just Lazare talking to some lizard folk. I'm gonna peek
probably
my head
dream-
around here. I'm
Joe
gonna
shooting
see.
people.
I'm gonna see Drow shooting people. I'm gonna see Faya just standing there.
Just sort of limping and bleeding black ooze.
Like Drow
Who you fix that?
Drow shooting people seems like a thing that I should probably help with. So I'm gonna rush the rest of my speed. Oh, I can get to here. Can I see one harpy?
Yes. In fact, they're in the air, so you can see both.
Okay, motherfucker is gonna get an arrow to his face.
Yes.
With advantage, baby.
You are kidding me.
Nice.
Nice.
Pack tactics, let's go.
You all rolled 3 natural 20s within one combat encounter. I swear.
It's
These
because
are-
it's because the curses all got out before we started the game.
Yeah, with all the technical difficulties.
If I do
Don't
kobold
say
guns,
that. The
I
webcams will
might
stop
be a
working.
kobold
Don't
gunslinger.
say it's all gone.
So, so the title's funny. This one is called Funny Boned. Normal damage, so it takes the 9. And and this happens.
Nah, it takes 12 total, man. From my
It's
regular
normal,
damage.
This card is normal damage plus an effect.
Oh, fucking crit cards. Okay, cool.
It is stunned for 2 rounds.
Oh, does that mean it
Um,
drops?
Also, just so you know, the lizard folk may have seen me.
Well, to be fair, someone has already blown the cover.
Yeah.
Also, that harpy you just stunned, boom, right out of the air.
Oh, cool. Ha.
I mean, it's still alive. I think it's funny bone. That's what you call it a crit card. So.
Yeah, and
bonus action to run away.
Excellent. I have a visual representation of what you've just done to this creature. There it is. Courtesy of a voice acting friend of mine. When you get hit on the funny bone.
He's sending it in Discord.
All right.
It's taking forever to load. So in the meantime, it is now Faya.
Right. I guess I continue to hold my action because I can hear Draconic, but I have no idea what's going. So I guess I just edge forward. So I guess I'm just standing there with my two aides, just waiting for anyone to come at me.
I like this image of Faya just like staring off into the distance, and behind her Joe's just like.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking about rolling a check, but the way I'm thinking, the way I'm working is that Fire's so focused on pounding Elizabeth that's coming, she can't hear any of the silence behind.
I just think it's super funny. No, it's good.
It's hilarious.
It's good shit.
Okay, so it now goes around to them, and the cover having been blown, Lazare is going to take some attacks.
Oh no.
Wait, but has it been blown?
Errol is in sight now.
Errol's
I mean-
and Kendra's there, and
Yeah.
Faya's there.
Raiders. Yeah, Faya's there too.
Okay,
It's kind of
yeah.
blown.
We're
they can't-
blown.
They can't see. Actually, let me. Just for line of sight.
They can't see Errol anymore, but they could definitely see Faya, I think.
Yeah.
Well,
We
they could.
saw
They could see Kendra from here. That's it. They can't. That's it. That's as far as they can see. They actually didn't see Faya or Errol. That's something.
Oh, okay.
Well, from here, from the center of this guy, if you go this way, you did pass within a line where he could. Actually,
That's a block. That's
Yeah.
a block.
It would have been so much better if I'd managed to get 5 foot forward. Then they wouldn't have seen anything. That was my
If
plan.
only there was Pathfinder and you could 5-foot step.
Yeah.
So, if it's only Kendra, and we are working on the assumption that they might be working with Thaldric,
Are they?
right?
Is that
I
the
mean-
We don't. We don't know. We don't know.
We don't know.
Also-
Everything you know.
It is?
Yeah.
No.
They'll do what they do. I knew the risks when I tried to sort of like wizard style. You shall not
Yeah.
pass.
Having said all of that, from the other side of the enclosure,
Oh no.
Evie, you see a thing happen
Oh no.
as
Okay.
1,
Oh no.
3,
Hooray! More lizard folk.
4, 5 more lizards show up. Weapons, weapons drawn. However,
It's
as
just fucking lizards, she said.
however,
Just as
they,
planned.
As they approach Evie and Solaris, you can see sort of down the trash pile down here
What?
as another figure comes up.
Fuck.
Who's the
A
figure?
sort of thin-looking lizard folk, dressed in hide, dressed in sort of hide robes and bone and fang jewelry. Actually limping and balancing on a cane in one hand, comes up and says, "That's enough of this madness, all of you."
In common
Sh-
or draconic?
Draconic. So Evie, you understand this. Shukak has seen enough of us killed. The lizard folk and the 2 remaining harpies sort of turn to this druid. Weigh their options. One speaks up. Eshka, they are the enemy. They work with the humans. our conflict with the humans is insanity regardless. This won't bring our people back. So again, enough of this madness. Slowly, one by one, the lizard folk go and lower their clubs and their spears and their shields in deference to Hishka, their druid. And it is on that note that I would like to take a short break because I need to use the bathroom.
Alright, guys! Man, it just went crazy! So, how about that? We're going to take a short break. We will be right back. Don't go anywhere for some more Dungeons and Dragons. We will be right back. And welcome back, everyone, to Age of Worms. The situation just got even more tense, and let's see where this takes us. Vengeance Master, what's going on?
Yeah, to excuse me, I have a cracker in my mouth.
That's fine. He told me he was chewing. I didn't give him enough time to finish.
I thought I could beat the clock, but nope.
We can use this as a surprise round to kill everything while the DM can't talk.
I just now want to hear a Morgan Freeman voiceover that goes, and then there's an age of the pocket, and I have a cracker in my mouth.
I'm Morgan Freeman.
So, what? So, before you see sort of now a complicated situation. There are dead lizard folk all around you. You're surrounded by living ones. And now this druid has emerged from the lower level, crossing the compost pile to reach you, whereupon the attack has seemingly been called off.
Has Errol lost her concentration on her silence?
No, not yet.
So we're still silent.
I walk over to Arrow and I'll be like...
Lazare kind of has his hands, like, flaming right now, like, ready to do something.
Oh my god!
So we can't talk again.
Okay, you can talk again. And as you're...
You just cut out so bad, man.
As you're doing that, Lazare, the lizard folk in front of you are just sort of...
I'm just like, I'ma cast my fireball! I'ma charge in my fireball!
Lazare, no, my
Lazare, stand down.
I'll uneasily stand down.
As the druid comes up on you, Evie, you specifically, and Lazare, you're in. You hear you hear the figure say in Draconic, "I would speak to one of you in my tongue."
Hello, yes, that's me. I lead this group.
She
okay, Errol.
The druid Hishka, upon closer inspection, is terribly battle scarred, like scales marred everywhere. Her right leg does not exactly right, which is why she's carrying the gnarled branch cane in her hand, and just generally, you've never seen a more tired lizard folk. Kendra,
You look fucked up.
Kendra, if you were to come around the corner and see this lizard folk, you would probably see the ever familiar look of someone who has seen some shit, because you've seen some shit. And
How can we help you? I'm sorry we killed the other people, but we're looking for somebody very important, and we're pretty sure that you guys took her. So if you give her back, and then we can go, and it's gonna be fine.
I'm gonna be looking at Eveline, like, because I know she can talk, and I'm like,
the druid.
Because I know Errol's doing a bad job.
The druid.
The
druid gives you all the once over, and then just sighs and says, "Yes, we did. We took a number of people.
Okay, cool. Can we have them back?
Carrying on."
Errol, could you let me and Eveline do the talking, please?
But you can't
Joel
understand
can't
them.
talk. Yeah.
I can have her translate, though.
Okay, I can translate her.
Thank you. That actually works well.
I just completely cut off this poor druid. I'm so sorry. So sorry, Sven. I was like,
No.
Okay, I'm not the leader anymore. Now he's the leader. His name is Drow, and he makes big booms. And they turn back into comment. They said that they have all our people.
Solaris' face is my face right now, like.
Bias is just mouthing to Kendra, "What the fuck is going on?"
And Kendra's just like, "The only other language I speak is Infernal."
Hishka looks between the two of you, Dro and Evie, and says, "Tell me, do you have a wizard in your ranks?"
He's
Why
asked
should
to
we
tell
tell
you
you?
about Lazare.
No, Carol.
Okay. Errol, could you let Evie do the translating, please?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I have something very important for you to do. He hands Errol a Mago. Now you take this to Lazare and make sure he's probably...
Okay. I take the mango and I go over to Lazare.
Yep.
Lazare is
Alright.
like really distracted right now. He wants to go over there and like punch that thing in the face and like, where's Mazena? But then there's a bunch of lizard folk behind him and he's terrified. And then
I'm
there's
just
Errol
poking you with the mango
with
in
a
the
mango
belly.
poking me in the belly. And he's
Dro
just
turns
he's kind
real
of just
quick to
immobile
Solaris.
right now.
Okay,
And cut back to the important scene.
Before that, as Arrow runs away, Dro turns to Solaris. Could you go check on Fire? I think she needs medical attention. But me and
Right.
Evie will handle diplomacy.
are you sure?
I think we'll be fine. Evie, could you translate for me?
Of course. I think he might actually understand common. He might not. So I don't want you to say anything about if we have a wizard or not. You know, who knows?
I will
He
not.
wants to
Yes.
know if we have a wizard. Just know.
You keep saying wizard, you don't know if you understand common or not!
And in fact,
This hurts me!
in common, Hishka says, "Understand,
That's what I
but not,
assumed.
but understand, but not speak."
Very well. If you can understand what I'm saying, I think we could have a very genuine conversation between the two of us. You see, me and my party, we are members of Team Saya. And we are here on behalf of the human fort. I forget what the fort was called. The
Blackwater
Blackwater.
Keep.
Blackwater. And we are here to retrieve the individuals that were taken there, as well as the master of a certain individual in our party. We do not wish to cause any more trouble than we already have. We assumed when the fort was attacked yesterday that you were at war and we wanted to prevent that. But as I can see now, at the current situation, we do not wish to cause any more trouble at this current moment. And you, neither do you. And I think we can work out a deal between the humans to resolve this peacefully.
Hishka looks at you and just nods with sort of a sad smile, and says to Evie, who she is determined can understand her, "We wish trouble no more than any of you, at least the majority of us. Our leader, Shukak, fell victim to whispers. The whispers of those preaching the word of Caius. I can tell you the full story, but I would prefer to work our deals out now. I can effect the return of your people and peace with the humans in the castle. But something must be done for the good of both of our cultures. Shukak listens only to three people. To Theldrick, the Black Worm Caller.
Aw.
Oh, motherfucker!
I mean, we knew it, but still.
To Ilthane, the Black Dragon who brought him.
Fuck.
Fame.
I'm sorry, what?
And to Korash, the captain, the chieftain of our warriors.
So it was Ilfane, the Black Dragon?
I'll spell these names out for you.
Yeah, please. Ilfane,
Ilfane.
Black Dragon.
Who is the Black Dragon?
Well,
You
it's a
don't
Black
know.
Dragon. And then
Well,
Karash.
I want Solaris to ask, like, who is this Black Dragon?
Uh,
I should make a character voice, guys.
yes.
Character
You
voice.
don't need to. You don't really honestly need to, but it's fine. I would like to know. We personally have had experiences with Theldrick, and we do not have the highest of opinions of his choices and matter of work. However, we have not interacted with Ilthane or Karash, and would like to know some more information about.
Ilthane came on the eve of our darkest days. Disease has been taking our younglings from us. Before they could but even hatch.
Oh.
Shukak came before Ilthane. A creature of the fighting pits of the free city. A broken thing. Mad and easy to control. In hindsight. Ilthane came and whispered to him of vengeance, of power, of war with the humans who he so hated. The whispers also claimed Korash, the chieftain of our warrior. And Korash, Theldrick, and the Black Deceiver are the only ones our king heeds any longer. If peace is to be had, the whispers need stop. Shukak must be stopped. By any means necessary. As she says this, looking resigned, but also accepting that likely this is not going to end well on the end of Shukak, who it seems she still bears some respect for.
I don't wish to be the group of individuals that dethroned someone or killed someone for the sake of a power struggle. That's not necessarily what I want our group to be. But if we can work it out diplomatically, I think we can come to terms on how to fix your current situation and offer any support you need.
Except Theldrick, I'ma rip that fuckboy a new one.
Yes. Back in common. Yes. Yes. We can worry about Theldrick later. But
Hishka once
I've
more.
still been poking Lazare with the mango, and they're like, "Ha! Theldrick is here."
I want to talk to.
Okay, you go first, Solaris.
Well, I wanted to kind of. Are we all listening intently into this conversation right now? Everyone, like in the
Everyone's
area?
sort of gathered around in the living. So yeah, you're all listening in.
Okay, so while we're listening to this whole conversation, kind of like healing up Faya and bandaging her up or whatever, and asking like kind of quietly like where does it hurt and stuff. And then I'm also gonna use Lay on Hands to heal her for 10 points.
Thank you.
Okay, so your dex damage is no more, and neither is poison.
Thank you.
Yep.
Hishka regards you, Dro, then through Evie again says, with that same sad smile. Your diplomacy is admirable in times such as these, and I will accept it where you can give it. But at the very least, Korash cannot be reasoned with. I have long since come to accept that. However, I still hold sway within my people. And if it means our greater good, then I can take you to him, where he watches over your prisoners. And we can end this.
I would
Why
like
were
to
you-
do a sense motive on that.
Insight.
Yeah.
Drow will also make an insight check.
The dog
The
does
dog?
as well.
The dog
Yeah.
makes an insight check.
What? 21. Dro, you can tell you are dealing with a very experienced but also very resigned and sort of hard done by person who only wants the best for the lizard folk.
What I'm gonna do is I would have liked to make an insight, but seeing Dro make an insight and continue on the conversation or anything, I'm gonna trust Dro's judgment on it.
Okay.
I don't want to make a decision on the behalf of my group. I will consult with them very quickly about this matter, and I will come back to you with a decision.
I just
Hishka gives you a single nod and says, all the time you need.
I would just like to ask one question. Why were the people who were being targeted?
So, very just sort of turning that sad what the fuck is my life smile onto you, Solaris. She passes on through Evie to you. The belief that those who can stop the creatures of Caius must be dealt with. As well, Korash insists upon sacrifices of powerful individuals.
What time do these people have before they're sacrificed? How long are they kept alive for? Also, my cat.
It depends on the will of Korash and of our king. It could take place as we speak. It could take place in a week.
It's not fucking good.
I think there's a lot of things we need to consider before we make any decision. Because we're affecting a lot of things based on how we act from now on. So, I want everyone's opinions. Do we intervene and kill Korash? Or do we take him as prisoner?
I think we must.
Yeah, stopping war seems pretty sound. War sucks. Super sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Super fucking sucks.
But this is the way to take down Theldrick. Well, it's one of the ways. This is how we get in front of him again. Kendra, don't you want that?
Yeah, he was saying, the lizard folk are trying to war with the human stuff. And so, yeah, stopping the stuff.
Yeah,
We'll
I think
stop
what she's-
Theldrick. Yeah.
Yeah.
If we kill that king, then there won't be any fighting, and we're saving these people you talked about. It seems like a pretty easy, cut and dry. Kill the bad guy.
But is it that simple?
Well, I mean, they're gonna die if we don't do anything.
By the
Alright,
way,
let's break it down even more. We don't we don't have time because, like you said, we have no idea if those mages are going to be onto us. They could be doing that anymore. So we have only two options. Well, three. We can either talk to the lizard guy and hope he back. If not, then we have two options from there. We either kill him or we kill the guys that. Or we kill the guys that he's whispering to. And I don't want to. And you know me, I like a good fight, but well, I've never fought a dragon before. And the last time we fought, this happened. She says, pointing to the massive face scar across her face. So either we play our against them, or we play our against him. That's literally the only fucking choice we have right now. Unless, of course, we can fight all of these guys.
I'd rather take the definitely mortal Lizard King.
And by the way,
I second that.
Faya, I would like you to roll me a history check as you roll the name Shukak around in your head.
Ah, yes.
I'm just gonna be. Is it a real dragon? Or is it like one of you guys but black?
Oh, God.
Oh, that 20!
I know.
Also, Faya, the name rings a bell, but you don't know where. And Hishka, for her part, looks at you, Errol, and says, with sort of a more sardonic smile, I wish I could say she was anything but a true and black and manipulative chromatic dragon.
So you're saying she is?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to be clear on that. Okay.
Can we? Are we strong enough to kill a dragon, you guys?
I can just ask Carrasco to do it for us. It's gonna be fine.
No.
I don't think it's as simple as that at all.
Really?
I would love for it to be that simple, Errol, but
Hishka speaks up over the conversation and says, I do not want to interrupt or influence your decision, but Ilthane gave us these gifts, this power, and left. We have not seen her. We have not seen her for months now.
What is this power you speak of?
Dog.
Are your eggs okay now?
Hishka mentally calculates before finally saying, we were given the use of the clerics of Caius, and Ilthane passed upon us great gifts, weapons, armor, strength, as well as an egg that lay below this cave.
Shit.
I suspect it is another of the black dragons, or will be at least.
How long have you had this egg?
We were given this gift, if it can be called that, on Ilthane's final visit to us. 3 months past.
I mean, that's okay. You can just take it off the heat or something and it'll be fine.
Can I make a knowledge roll to see if, like, Lazare knows what MVL knows about black dragon eggs?
Yes, you may.
Can Drow make an intelligence roll to know if he knows
Yeah, roll
anything
knowledge.
about...
Errol was making one too.
What would this be? Knowledge? Nature?
I'll say nature.
Alright.
I wouldn't know
Minus
shit about
3,
dragons,
bitches. Oops, that shouldn't be
No.
advantage.
I'll let you
Only
take the
fantasy
11.
stories for Drow.
Lazare, Drow, and Errol, you all pretty much know the same thing. Black dragon eggs take a long time to hatch, and they produce black dragons.
Yeah. But we're not aware that you need to do great evil acts to make them hatch.
Yes.
Okay.
Spoilers!
Which, slaughtering a bunch of wizards would probably count as a great evil act.
Yeah.
I mean, probably putting a bunch of lizards in a crazy, non-winnable war against humans is the evil act that she's working on. But all of this is out of character. We know none of it.
Yeah.
In you go ahead.
I think we should intervene with Karosh at the very least. And
Well,
take a
if
look
they're
at
on the side, if they're on the side of Theldrick, then they're helping him, and we don't want them to help him, so we need to stop them helping him.
Yes.
Right?
But I don't.
Wait, do Drow and Lazare not have their disguises on anymore?
Oh, Joe dropped his, by the way.
I
so
still
Joe-
have
Joe doesn't
mine,
have
but
his on.
Lazare kind of like stepped out of his stoic nature for just a moment, with his mind all kind of spinning, and he'll walk up to the druid.
All right.
Why did you want to know there was a wizard in the party?
Korash reported missing one of you when he took the wizard we have in the chamber behind me.
He kind of tightens his grip on the staff behind you.
Can I roll an insight check on Lazare?
Yeah, I would like to do that too.
That's up to you, MBL.
But I mean, he's just really mad. He's not hiding it.
Okay, I'm just
really,
really
mad.
I just
Does it
wanna
look
see-
like he's going to attack? Is my
Yeah,
is
can,
my
can,
thing.
can
It
we
looks,
predict
it
his
looks
actions?
like he's like, it's in the back of his mind. I'm thinking about it. Depending on
Bro.
how this goes.
Yeah, Joel walks close up to Lazare. Lazare, I know what you're thinking right now, but we can't act too hastily. Not when they have them prisoner. They have more control than we do in this situation, and we need to act
Okay,
accordingly.
that makes it simple. Hey, cool lady with the scars, what do you want us to do if we want our prisoners back? No, they're not our prisoners. If we want our people back that are your prisoners.
Yes.
She looks at you, for once not resigned but full of certainty, and says, "Deal with Korash, and if needs must, Shukak."
Okay, cool, let's go.
Is there
Can
any way
you give us one of them in good faith? Can you give us just one to begin with in good faith, so then we know that you're going to keep your promise at the end? I feel like that we
Lazare-
need a bargaining chip because we're
Lazare will
Eveline,
just
it's-
drop his disguise. How do we know you won't just kill them all when we leave?
They would never do that. They've been nice.
I have. Hishka
being-
speaks up and says, I make no promises of Korash, or those who follow him and believe his whispers, but I have no desire for this madness. To
Neither
see
do
my
I.
people.
But the way I see it, if we kill or you, we can take them right now.
Lazare, right now,
If we're
They
gonna
have
fight
to.
something else, why don't we just fight these people?
there is no
Lazare,
need for
have a
needless
mango.
violence.
Have a mango, Lazare. Eat a mango.
That's why I feel like since you want Mazena, I feel like if they give us her, and we will see that as good faith that we'll keep their promise. I feel like we could easily kill all of them. They
The
deserve to
problem-
do that for us.
The problem is, right now, is Karosh is standing in the way of us getting to the prisoners. So we have to deal with him first before anything else.
Lazare,
There's no
nothing.
need.
You said one was in the cell behind you. That's
Yeah.
Mazena.
Oh,
How do you
She
know
doesn't.
that?
She doesn't leave here. I'm not leaving here.
such. I wish it were but so simple as. I wish it were but so simple as that. The fact is, they are all behind me, as is Karash. My interest is in dealing with him and returning peace to both of our societies. when you
See,
do what
totally
when,
simple. Peace is good. Let's go.
when you do what you must, I will render aid. I will help you bring Karash down for what he has done to both of our sides. And you will have your prisoners. No strings attached, and no lies. Any further,
Well, then let's get
at
to it.
least.
Let's go kill the bad guy. It seems easy. Let's just go.
Let's just fucking go.
And in fact, as if to emphasize that, Hishka steps aside and allows you down into the depths.
I'm ready for some adventure. Let's go
Okay,
kick his
that's
ass.
Fire?
That's where Mazena is anyway, right?
Yeah.
That... I'm gonna give him a piercing look. And just head forward.
She meets your gaze, but does not return its ice. So you're carrying on.
Yeah.
Sorry, Drow, you were saying something?
I don't know if we necessarily need to kill anyone just yet.
Fine.
So
Fine, I'm not debating that. I'm saying we need to act.
I
I
don't
know.
want to kill anyone
don't-
either, but I'll do whatever it takes.
I mean, we just kill
Fine,
like
Drow,
a
you talk.
dozen lizard folk. So
I know. I don't want to kill. I don't want to kill their leader just because we're here. That's the
But
point.
Fine.
We're killing him to save everybody.
Honestly,
Murder
okay,
should never be-
everyone, shut the fuck up. Drow, you lead, you talk to them. If everything's solved, great. If not, we'll back you up and slaughter the guys. Now, for fuck's sake, we need to move now.
I guess I'm coming, Drow, to translate. Here I come.
Yes.
Okay.
I give
so
up
you
on anything I was trying to say, and I leave, because no one's
What?
listening to me today.
Hey, fine,
Dolores
you
is
look
just giving
hurt.
up.
Lazar's like angrily eating a mango on his way.
Good.
Now,
Fire, you heal another 17 hit points.
Oh, thanks.
Do
Yeah,
I
can
know?
can I lay on hands myself? Can I just heal myself real quick?
yeah, and Solaris, so you don't,
You totally cut out.
so you don't
Up
get
to full,
completely,
great.
so you don't have to, so you're not completely left out. Solaris, what were you trying to say?
I was trying to say a lot of things, but everyone was just like arguing against each other. I'm like, oh, fuck, whatever. Let's have Drow lead for now, and he knows what he's doing. I'm just gonna back up whatever he does.
I didn't mention that Fire just meant take the lead in terms of talking. I didn't mean literally stand in front of
Oh,
anyone.
Joe took that as literally take the lead. So Joe
Yeah.
taking the lead.
Okay,
I
too
was-
late to
yeah.
clarify now.
Yep. Nope. It's fine.
Yeah,
It's too late to clarify now. So.
Yeah, it's too late for me to say anything now. I'm just
So, which
Following.
way should we go for the prisoners? Do we know?
In fact, as you're going, Hishka says one last thing. Turn left. You'll find him.
I would
So if we're
like to
going
do a
down this
sense
way-
check
Actually,
on that.
Your
Actually-
left, my left. Which,
Oh, it was it would be actually it would be your right. So she
Okay,
said-
so this way. So this way.
Small
Got it.
thing?
Stage right. Stage right.
so over here, and
Just a quick
Hey,
insight on that.
yeah,
Small
and,
thing?
Yeah.
When Kendra is finally passing, the druid, sees all the scars and stuff, feels, respect and bit empathizing with that. She says to Lady Druid, sorry about Shitface, he's a bit of a shitface right now.
You sort of nodding once in respect. Hishka says,
She can't understand her though.
"We
she can a little bit.
Probably gets
yeah,
the
she
gist.
understands common. She understands
Mhm.
common, but cannot really speak it, and says to Kendra, respect."
Respect.
Now, as you're coming, as you all come down,
As Dro's walking forward, he's.
You see ahead of you a great central room that has flavor text.
Can I try to find a way to get next to Dro?
Yes, you can. I'll let you be there. You come across
I want to talk to him. I'm sorry.
Okay, you can go down the stairs. You're in. I'll say you're. You can talk as you're going down the stairs. So what do you want to say to him?
I'm gonna say, I agree with your decision. Murder should never be taken lightly. It should never come to the point where we need to harm the leader if he can be reasoned with.
You know, I have realized after creating this thing, he looks down at the gun he created. I've taken a lot of lives without thinking about it, but I realized here that killing someone who's a figurehead, an important leader, it only creates a martyr. It only creates someone that people wish to look up to and think about. And I think killing him would just cause more issues and create more conflict among these lizard folk people. And I don't want to cause that anymore. Any more so than necessary. No.
Agreed.
Okay. So, with
But on the safe side, he starts loading his gun.
he's like the one gif. Shame. Okay, so you come across a central room. Unfortunately, the official description has this thing with the exact same description as the room you left up north. So
it looks like they just copy pasted it, honestly.
Yeah, it sort of does. So I'm just going to flavor text it. You see in front of you a carved out section of the trees, just sort of made into a rough central chamber, rimmed with wooden palisade spikes and dominated by a number of cages, each containing a prisoner. At the head of see an immense black lizard folk greet your approach, backed up by let's go ahead and say these guys, backed up by a number of by 4 warriors in the black armor you once saw worn by Theldrick.
Fuck.
You, as you come up on this room, Lazare.
You cut out, buddy. I didn't catch any of that.
As you come up on this room, Lazare, through the ranks of your companions, you see in the far cage over here. Let me just grab the pog. Oh my god! I never added her a.
Just ping us. It's fine.
Yeah, we could just.
No, the thing is, I never added her official.
Oh, you did add the pog in. Didn't she show up in the trial?
Yeah, we saw
but
her in the trial.
That was a temporary pog.
Yeah, I drew a pog for her a while ago.
Well, then let's just use our imagination.
Here's the temporary for now.
Because
I personally would like for that art to show up since I spent a lot of.
with knowing that potentially they came here to kill the leader, potentially that was sort of what the druid suggested. As Lazare's like making his way down the steps, he'll take out that face paint he took, and he'll just make the image of a skull on his face and kind of tribute to Mazena.
Excellent. And really quickly, don't worry, Meg. I'm getting the artwork because I want it on the screen. It's important.
It does look fantastic.
Sweet.
So as they show up, Dro speaks up. Hello, are you the one known as Korosh?
Okay, I found the official art. Where's the circular pog? There's the pog. It is buried in my documents because I'm on.
Well, it's been a while since I drew that.
It still looks incredible. So
Yeah, I can see why you could get buried though, because it's kind of old.
Time slows down.
Yeah, my
Time slows
tutor,
down while we're having a little
Zalardo!
my tutor looks like such a badass though. Just doing an ever so slight
Yeah,
tribute
sure.
with the war paint.
Sure
would
enough.
just
There
like
she
to.
is.
Sorry, I would just like to point out we're kind of nearing the time where we usually end. So, European folks, you let us know if we get to a point where you need us to stop and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
It depends on how long the GM thinks this combat is gonna go, if there is gonna be combat.
Let's do
I
Uh,
would like to resolve this diplomatically. If
Sorry.
possible.
So-
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm doing a lot of role playing.
as
Either way, I prefer to be under half an hour because I have work tomorrow. But anyway,
Let's do the diplomacy, see how that goes.
If
So
it
as
doesn't,
you,
then we'll save the comment for next time, I guess.
Yeah, so as you come up on this room, Dro, and say what you say, the huge black lizard man just sort of looks at you, and full draconic grin crosses his face as he says, "So, the lot of you came after all, as Theldrick said you would."
Yes. We have a very personal experience with Theldrick, and I assume you do as well.
We were promised greatness, and we will get it by grace of the gift given to us. And you've given more fuel to the fire coming here. As he speaks, a figure pops up in the doorway behind him, and you recognize the staff-bound the cane-bound figure of Hishka, who says 2 words in Draconic as he turns to look at her. Well, actually, not 2 words, but
Then perish.
she says a soft look as he turns to look at her. Korash, no more. And she casts heat metal on his plate armor. As we close the
Nasty.
session on a bang.
Did badass old lizard lady just cook him alive?
I just want to talk, man. No,
Well, he can't,
kill the fucking king.
Heat metal is really good if you cast it on armor, so he can't really get out of it. It's gonna deal him damage every turn.
Yeah,
I know.
That's insane.
I prepared that spell for exactly this purpose.
And with that said, guys, oh my goodness, we're gonna run right into what looks like a boss battle next time we join the Age of Worms campaign. Thank you to all of you players, you've been amazing. Thank you to the Grand Dungeon Master, the Svengen Master. I've been MVL. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for some more awesome content. You guys have been wonderful. I've had such a fun time, and we will see you next time on Age of Worms. Death is just a feeling.
Have a merry wormy Christmas.